Today I'm going to summarize the part 2 of Finding Your Home, which is written by Thompson Flom, called To Find Our Home, We Have to Pay a Price. In this part, he learned a logic about our life from story, which written by Nick Thompson. Here was a tiger which was lived in a cage that lived in a zoo. He wanted to escape from the cage and the zoo. Therefore, he jumped high. What he found was he landed in another cage in another zoo. After that, he tried over and over again. The tiger never escaped. Here's a sentence to describe this tiger's action. The tiger's torment went on infinitely, a concept we had recently learned in math in relation to parallel lines and their ability to go on forever without touching. Actually, the main theory in this story is the tiger never realized the cage and zoo have become part of him, and he brings it with him wherever he goes. Now I'm going to read my favorite story, The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were very shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come on and play with us." But the rainbow fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many. You want me to give you one of special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me," shocked. The little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They returned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling shimmer scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said Starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in her glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly he felt the light touch of a wing. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. "Only one very, very small shimmered scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much. The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he dug the shiny scales in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted the glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. This story I have just read, that I love it a lot because it told me if I share my feeling of happiness, and the other people will feel that and receive it, and they will become happy again.